Well, hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the weekly buzz. I love Wednesdays. I get fired up. I love spending time with everyone here. And if you are new to our company or just watching this for the first time, welcome. We appreciate you taking your time and spending it with us. And we hope you join the family because that's what we are here. So this is just real people doing real talk. We do this every Wednesday at 12 noon PST time, 3 EST time. And today we're talking about financial freedom because who doesn't need more money in your pocket? I have never met someone who says, no, I don't need any more money. So let's get into it here. So we have to do this to keep our home safe because that's what we are here at the uh, at Heart and Body Naturals and Go to Sauna. We are a family. This is our home. We have to keep it safe. So any literature that you see here from the Health Queens or Heart and Body Naturals or Go to Sauna has not been evaluated by the FDA. It's intended for entertainment purposes only. Products are not designed to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any disease. Information provided should not be considered medical advice, and it's not meant to replace your relationship with your primary healthcare provider. This is just real people and real talk, real experience. So our mission is bringing the power of plants to the people of the world, facilitating financial independence and personal growth worldwide. I love it. All right, since I'm talking, who am I? I'm Coach Kimberly Wilkins. I'm a wife, a mom of 5 amazing kids. Some are teenagers. They're giving me a bit of grief right now, but I still love them all. And I'm a mama of 5 fur babies. I'm a health coach, and I'm passionate about helping others. Our health is our greatest wealth. I do not care what kind of money is in your pocket. If you are not well, it does not matter. I'm a trainer, a coach. I love helping others reach their financial goals. Sunflowers make me smile. You'll see them on my shirt, in my ears, around my house. They're everywhere. I'm also an autism advocate. My eldest daughter, who just turned 20 July 1st, is my biggest I'm her biggest fan. She's taught me so much about life. I have post-secondary education. I child and youth care worker. I have other training and certificates, but I have learned more from her than I have from any training I've ever done. She's taught me to see the world in a kinder, more gentle, more loving way. And Mexico is where my heart is, and we're going soon again. I can't wait. I love the sound of the ocean. I love my feet and the toes. I love sitting in the cabana with my husband and just relaxing.
And excuse me. And I'm Coach Denise Dazinski. I'm a wife, a mom of 3, a gaga to 9, and a great grandmother to 1. I'm a certified health and nutrition coach. I'm a retired behavioral specialist, teaching assistant of over 20 years. I just reaching my 13 years as a cancer survivor for triple negative breast cancer. I'm also a trainer, a speaker, and an author. And I love to travel, especially from New York to Florida. I love to go to the beaches down there. And I am a diehard Disney fan. I love collecting Disney ears and coffee mugs.
I still want to see your coffee mug.
Okay, I'm going to get them for you.
I want to see this. Like I see your ears. Your ears are amazing. But your coffee, I don't know if I've ever met anyone that collects coffee mugs. I think that's pretty cool.
Welcome to our Green Organics, where nature meets nurture. All right, this is our founding team. This is Paula Scarcella, our owner and CEO, and Ben Scarcella, our vice president. As you can see, they're out on the beach, just where I love to be. So we have Pure Power. So we want you to dive into natural wellness with products designed to enhance your health and vitality. It's not just care, it is a lifestyle. So we have top shelf ingredients. We have first dibs on the finest crops. We are transparent and trustworthy. With us, what you see is what you get. Our products are backed by science, bursting with purity and effectiveness. Our healing trilogy and more, from herbal wonders to essential oils to natural skincare. Each product is a stepping stone to your well-being. So we all want to live that green dream. So step up to a lifestyle powered by the best of the nature and a healthier, more vibrant you.
And Denise and Coach Marcus, and myself and a few others were fortunate to meet Paula and Ben in person in Florida. I think it was 2020. Was it? No, 2020.
Yeah, it was 2020. It was just before we closed down.
Gosh, time has flown by so fast. And they're just so humble and down to earth and really care about people. They really, when I say they put people first, they really do care. You know, when Paula grabbed my hand and things, I could just feel the love and that she really, really cares about every single one of us here, that we're not just a dollar sign. We are real people, and she really does care. I think that's something that a lot of CEOs just, you don't feel that, but I felt that from her.
And of course, our Alexander Brighton, our beauty, our formulator, she is everything to us. She has over 30 years of experience in the Ayurvedic medicine, aromatherapy, and herbal and natural remedy world. Her lead role is the formulator, an educator, and owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies. She's an innovative creator. She's a founder of the Degenerative Disease Clinic in Mexico. She also has a herbal pharmacy pioneer. She developed her own herbal pharmacy, and she has exclusive access rights and secures the first harvest of the crops globally.
Yes, we're so we are so blessed to have her as our formulator. So blessed.
And starting July 19th, we are starting It's a Wrap Party. It's going to help you detox, slim, and tone. And we have a kit that you can save $20 off from. And the introductory price is $59.95. And you get your fat detox, your castor oil seed, and your tone that smooths and firms your body. And I can't wait to start this.
I know, I'm very excited for this one too. I got my product ordered that was on my auto ship along with the next kit we're going to talk about. I cannot wait. I can't wait to firm up a bit because I've lost a lot of weight. It's time to firm it up now. I can't wait. So this is the other bundle that I have on my auto ship this month. It's the LDR bundle. Now, this helps support your liver. If your liver is not healthy, it slows down your immune system. It slows down your metabolism. So this is going to improve your metabolism. It's going to eliminate the toxins. It's going to reduce stress. Oh my Lord, you guys, who doesn't have stress right now? We live in a very stressful world. And it supports immunity. I love that. I love these three products. I love the Soul. I love the Lemon. I love the HEPA Detox. It is an incredible, incredible package. So it detoxes, it removes those toxins. It boosts energy. Yay, I love that part. Weight loss. It enhances the metabolism, digestion, eases bloating, skin health, clears the skin up, immunity supports your immune function, inflammation reduces it so much, and we all need that, hormone balance, mental clarity, it helps improve focus, wellness, it just promotes well-being, and we all need that as well. But protects the liver, especially if you drink any alcohol, counter fatty food with diet support. If you take any medications, it cleanses your body from the meds, and it helps with any chronic conditions because a healthy liver is a healthy body, and it just preps for any wellness program. So we're going to be doing that in August, and it's going to be the 21 days what I'm going to do, and we will have it all written up step by step on how to do it. And I'm excited for that one too. I'm excited to see, we're going to enter the fall looking fine and fit. I can't wait.
So today we're going to talk to you a little bit about financial freedom, and we want you to know that we have high demand products. You can start your own health and wellness business today with superfoods or oils for as low as $12.95. It's a real income opportunity regardless of your goals. It can be part-time, full-time, or in between. You just have to simply follow our 3-step process for marketing and promoting. You get a free e-commerce website, a free social marketing media videos, landing pages, training and live Zoom presentations just like this, and we have a step-by-step blueprint.
And I love that word, they're free training. You know, every other company I've ever been in, they want to send you to some marketing guru where you got to pay a ridiculous price to learn. I love that we just get together, all the leaders, and we share our knowledge, we share our expertise, because everyone has an expertise in something different, whether it's graphics or Coach Tina is really knowledgeable in oils, whatever it is. We just get together and we share and we educate everyone and empower everybody. I love that here. Speaking of Coach Tina, I'm just going to admit her into the Zoom right now. That was a sign.
And tonight we have Coach Marcus that does a wonderful job teaching us about the opportunity. Get paid from your cell phone and receive products that will help you and your family and your loved ones. So that's at One Team, One Dream Hangout tonight. And we also, are you with Green Organics, an ambassador, passionate to educate? We would love to have you as a speaker on the Health Queens. Just send me or Kim if you're interested. Just tell us. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Don't need to ask. Just let us know what you want to talk about and pop on. This is what we do here. Love it. All right. So this is Plants Over Pills. This is what we do. We just love our products. We just love our company. This is our little formal stuff. We're going to go into the informal stuff where we talk about more about why we joined HBN or Go to Sauna. But we want to thank you for spending your time here, for showing up, for representing. And for more information, please get back to the person that invited you today. I always say this, but they are incredible. If they have shown up, if they're showing you the Zoom, they're showing you HBN or Go to Sauna, they are amazing. They are truly, truly amazing people. And once you sign up with them, you get us all. You get so much support and love. And we just really get together and support one another. So I'm going to stop the screen share. I want to see your beautiful faces. You're all aging backwards. You're looking gorgeous. Oh my Lord, look at you all. I love seeing everybody here. Everyone looks fantastic. I know, Denise, you had a story about why you joined MLM.
Yeah.
Why it means something.
I love to share that. Yes. So it started a long time ago. I was hitting rock bottom. I was a teenage mom. I married young. I survived an abusive relationship, and I was faced with hardships as a single mother. I struggled between buying diapers and putting food on the table. And where I live, we are in a depressed rural area, so there's not a lot of work around here. You know, I went through heartbreaks, betrayals, countless storms. I've seen it all. I'm sure many of you have the same story I do. I just felt broken, unworthy, and I hated my reflection in the mirror. And it wasn't because I was overweight. I just hated what saw. I kind of overcomplicated everything. I just was trying to figure out how to live, and I felt stuck with a minimum paying job. Back then, it was like $2.90 an hour. Who can live on that, right? So I had a turning point in my life. I had a lady with a pink case visit my home, and she showed me how to make extra money. From that moment, I was really sparked, and I knew I needed to change my life. That's when I started my network marketing, and that was almost 42 years ago. At that beginning, I was earning $250 in sales a week, and that's when we used to go out and do home parties. It was life-changing for me. It gave me financial relief that I desperately needed. And as time went on, I learned more about networking and network marketing and social sharing and how to leverage social media to grow my business. You know, I embraced the tools and strategies that helped me transition from small weekly earnings to becoming a documented six-figure earner. This journey wasn't just about making money, though. It was about discovering my worth, building my confidence, and proving to myself that I could overcome those obstacles. So I went from bankruptcy. Yes, I had filed bankruptcy back then, and I was living in a small, and I'm talking small, 2-bedroom trailer with 2 little toddlers running around. And I went from that to a dream home with 3 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, a fireplace, you know, the dining room, the kitchen that was beautiful. And I'm living like a queen. At least I felt like that in my eyes. Today we own 2 homes, one in New York and one in Florida, and we love to travel between the homes. I've bought several cars since then. My first car, I remember that. Oh my God, what a train wreck that was. But you know, we love to buy Highlanders and Volvos because that's our style. We're here in New York and we have like winters, so we need cars that will last through the winter. And I've also like surprised my husband with like a riding lawnmower because we have over an acre of land that needs to be mowed. And I paid for that in cash, and I feel so good about that. So, you know, I just feel like I'm living my best life now, and all because of network marketing. It's helped my children buy cars. I've had down payments on their home I've helped with. I've helped them get their education that they've desired. And now I get to spoil my grandbabies with everything that they want. I remember the days that if we were out shopping and my children wanted, like an ice cream, I couldn't afford it because I was really pinching pennies. And now, they get the grandkids get all the ice cream in the world. So just like yesterday, I got to spread some love. I knew of a family that was really in need and we were having a hard time putting food on the table. I went and bought their groceries. That just makes me feel so good as a person that I can do that. So here's my takeaways. Success isn't always easy, but you have to start from somewhere. So from broken to blessed, I've learned to move forward despite the toughest moments. And you can too. Let's make those dreams reality. So now my diaper money is Disney dollars.
I love that. I love that story. That's very passion. I could feel the love and passion there. And I know how life changing that is. And I love that when we first met, it was diaper money and now it's your Disney money. I remember that when you first said that. I know your story well. And it's just so powerful. Thanks for sharing. I know it's not easy to share sometimes, especially when you hit that rock bottom where you hit somewhere where you're not proud to be, but you didn't let that stop you. You just kept climbing. And it's because of network marketing that you could do that and raise your babies, right? I know that's how I felt. I had five of them, five little ones when I left my ex. And I mean, it was a very abusive relationship. I know most of you know my story. Very abusive, mentally, physically, spiritually. He had control of the money, control of the vehicle. I don't know how I let myself get in that position. I will never do that again. I'm my husband now. We have separate bank accounts. Not that I don't love him and trust him, but I want my independence still because it was stripped from me. And I will never, ever be in that position again. When I found HBN, I was hiding under my blankets. I was so scared to come out from underneath my blankets. My husband was working out of town. We had two special needs kids. The house was chaotic. I was feeling alone. I was feeling desperate. And when I don't think I found HBN. I think Paula found me. I think that's the way it was. Because I put out to the universe that I needed help, that I needed a path, that I needed something. And all of a sudden there was an ad for HBN. I'm like, HBN, what the heck? What's an HBN? And I went searching. And when I found HBN, I did a little search on Facebook. Paula's name came up. I thought she was a rep with the company. I didn't know she was the CEO. And I asked her, she would answer some of my questions. She said, yeah. And I asked her the most ridiculous questions. I just thought she was a rep. Before I committed to another company, because I wanted my forever home, I wanted to know the ins, the outs, the goods, the bad. I wanted to know everything that this company had. I wanted to know if it was really legit. And she answered them. I don't know. She says she doesn't know why she spent that time either, right? Because we spent hours talking back and forth. And she answered all my questions. And when I signed up, I just knew I was at home. And I told you that first week I got my first paycheck, I contacted her. I said, you paid me too much money. There must be a glitch in your system or something. She laughed at me. I'm like, no, I'm serious. There's too much money in my account right now. I couldn't have earned that in a week. I said, I haven't even earned that in a month ever before. And she's like, no, that's your money. And I was able to pay my power bill. I was so far behind in that power bill. My husband was working out of town. And the more I worked with HBN, the more he could come home and work less out of town, because for me, family is really important. We needed him home it takes both of us to make this household work. And I was so grateful for HBN finding me. So, if you're looking for an opportunity and you're thinking, gosh, I don't know how I'm going to pay my power bill. I don't know how I'm going to put groceries on the table. I don't know how I'm going to put gas in my vehicle or shoes on my kids' feet. This opportunity gives you that option. It's not a guarantee. I'm not saying this is going to happen for everybody, because it does take time. It does take a little bit of sacrifice. It does take a lot of learning. It's going to take a lot of stumbling, but this opportunity is real. I remember doing every Christmas now we do a Secret Santa, because we give back to other families. We just show up, drop off gifts on their doorstep, and we just walk away. That's such a fun feeling, right? To be able to bless others, because I was blessed, like Denise was able to do yesterday for that family. So this opportunity chokes me up, you guys, because it's so real. It's so life-changing. And I know you guys have felt it too. We've heard stories. I wish I could remember what the lady's name was, but she brought shoes for her 4 kids, brand new shoes. Marcus, do you remember that story? And I remember her saying that she bought brand new shoes for the first time for her kids, because they were always in hand-me-down shoes. Like, that's what this is about. It's about real people. Do you remember who that was? I don't remember.
If I saw her face, I'll
Yeah.
remember who it was, but I remember she was in tears being
Yeah.
able to do that.
Mm-hmm. And she had me in tears over shoes. It was such a powerful story. We had another lady that was able to buy winter tires. She was driving on summer tires in the middle of winter to get to work, and she was actually able to buy winter tires. I'm like, this is what we're about. If you want the glitz, the glam, the houses and the cars and the fancy trips, you can 100% do that. But I love hearing stories about people being able to buy shoes, tires, diaper money. That's what it's really about. But I could sit here like Denise and talk on and on and on. But what I want to hear from you guys now, that's what this is about. It's about hearing from you guys. So who wants to share? It could be product. It could be why the HBR Go to Sun is done for you. Let's hear.
You want me to share? I'll share really quickly, since Denise talked about, the reason, why she got involved with the industry and with the business. First of all, none of us would be here if it wasn't for you, because you said yes, to the opportunity, and then Denise connected with you, all right, and so then Denise connected with someone I knew back in 2019, and then I signed up. And at that time, what happened, we were with a company that merged or something happened, and we weren't pleased with what happened back at the end of 2018, and stumbled upon HBN and didn't know much about the company, and it was free. And so I didn't have to be concerned about losing any money. So I signed up just because it was free, but I got involved in this industry because I work my full-time job. I've been in a management position for over 20 years. I get paid pretty well, and I got involved initially to reduce my income taxes, and then we bought a house in Arizona and moved to Arizona in 2008. Bought a house, we paid more for it than what it was worth, so we had to short sell it. Filed bankruptcy in 2009, right? And I was matter of fact, I was in a year and a half into Chapter 13 bankruptcy when I joined HBN. We needed more money because I'm the sole provider for my household. My wife was home. My daughter was just started school, kindergarten. And so I got involved because I knew my employer wouldn't pay me what I feel I'm worth. I mean, I knew I was worth more than the six-figure salary I was being paid. And so this opportunity has allowed me to accomplish a lot of my financial goals from the setbacks I've had, from trying to look rich, trying to keep up with the Joneses, with the cars and the clothes, and going bankrupt taught me a lesson. But this opportunity, like Denise said, has helped to accomplish a lot of my financial goals. My daughter, she graduates college next year, and she's getting out debt free. So she's not going to have that ball and chain of student loans to get out of school. My wife, she has a patent. She's a writer and also an inventor. So I was able to fund her ideas with the patent she has. So she's able to pursue her dream. But just being in a position to where I don't have to shop at Big Lots. Like back then, guys, I was shopping at Big Lots to buy food. Money was tight. Going to Dollar Tree. I don't go to Dollar Tree still. There's still some good deals there, but going to buying food and things at Dollar Tree, because I was living. We didn't have credit cards, had cash only, and we had to make that money stretch. And so I thank God, HBN showed up a month after I prayed about this being the last company I ever wanted to join. This shows up, and I'm almost done. I'm in my back office now, just so you guys know that, this opportunity is fair, right? No one gets in and is given a position. It's not a get rich quick deal. I'm in my back office now. So I went back to February 2019 when I joined, February 4th. My first commission I earned was on February 6th. I earned 4 commissions that day. It was $12.51. Okay, my first commission. And the company says, well, you know what? You get paid in real time. So I made my first withdrawal February 7th. And it showed up in my bank account in like 2 days later. So that right there helped build my belief that the company does what they say they're going to do. Okay. And so it's grown significantly since then. But anyone out there that's looking, it's not necessary to be someone that has a bunch of skills. We train you for absolutely no cost, right? Our training is free. There's people paying $15,000 to come and learn the stuff we teach for free on all our Zooms. And so just wanted to share that. So anyone out there, if you're looking for a way, to generate some part-time side gig income with some great products, I mean, this is the company you want to partner with. So that's all I had today. Thank you.
I love that. See, it's just real people. See, we've all fallen, we've all stumbled. And you don't have to have a story like ours. You can just have your own story, right? And start. Everyone has a beginning, but it's just having faith in the company, having faith in yourself that you can do this. Miss Francine, I see you've raised your hand. Yes. I feel like a teacher when people do that.
Well, I think I've always been in network marketing. The reason I say that is because my mom was Tupperware selling lady. So I was I was like maybe 3 years old, and she got big boxes of stuff at home. And I was like, oh my God, it's Christmas. But and she worked hard. She would walk 2 miles one way, and then come back home, and then walk 2 miles that way, and she sold for a lot. Like one time she sold for $1,000, and $1,000 back in the 80s, that was a lot of money. So and that paid for a lot of stuff that I was able to enjoy, and I think I followed into her footsteps, but I did fall into companies that didn't have any leaders that we have here. Like we have leaders that are like Coach Marcus, Coach Seymour, and Coach Will. Coach Will is always present, even if he's a millionaire, and even if he's been in this industry and he's successful, he's there for us. And that's why I make a point to at least attend his teaching, your teaching, Coach Marcus' teachings, and hopefully and Tina and Coach Tina too. So with all of you, I think I'm gonna succeed, but I need your help. That's for sure.
You always have our help, and we're going to be attending your Zooms one day, your training. You're going to have that coach attached to you as well. And we're going to go into Coach Francine's trainings. Trust me, it takes time. It's not overnight, right? But if you just keep showing up, you're going to get there. And I can't wait to celebrate your successes, even celebrate the small ones, even just a small one, right? That's a huge win. When I say I want to hear your wins, if you've sold a deodorant or you sold pain lotion or you've done something, you even woke up feeling better today. I want to hear that's a win in itself, right? That's what we're about. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. All right, Coach Seymour, I think I saw your hand up first, and then Miriam, of course.
Can you guys hear me?
I sure can.
Hi. Thanks for doing this for us today. It's amazing how me and Marcus have so much in common. Marcus is in California, I'm in Texas. And I remember the first time we met at Nashville, and we talked, and from that day on, we became close friends. He became one of my mentors and my coaches. And then sometimes we talk, and it's like we're our brain wave is always on the same. So to say that, and I'm gonna try not to cry because I've been thinking about the same. And I don't know if y'all see me keep wiping my face, but the tears just keep coming out when I think about my story. And I don't tell this too much because it's so hard, but it's better now. I remember going to pick up my kids from their mom in Chicago, and it was going to be on Thanksgiving Day because they came visit me after 2 years of them gone. They came visit, and they went back home. She called me and she said, the boys want to come live with you. So I said, I'm gonna go get them I'll be there on Thanksgiving to pick them up. And so I was in Mississippi. I worked in the casino industry there for 21 years. I drove the Greyhound bus from Mississippi to Chicago on Thanksgiving Day to get my kids. So I get there, and before that, 2 weeks prior to that, I had a bad dream that my mother died and I buried my mother. So I get to Chicago, and my ex-wife, she was an ex-wife at the time, still my wife, she was acting kind of strange. And she said, I'm going to take you to the house so you can go and pack the kids' clothes up. And I'm like, I was coming here today. Why wait till now for me to have to do that? I said, fine. So go to the house. I packed the kids' clothes up, and I said, I need you to be back by 6 because I'm getting on the 8 o'clock Greyhound bus back to Mississippi because I didn't want to stay there. So got their stuff loaded up, and she lived 45 minutes from the bus station. She gets there to get me, but she didn't get there till 8:15. So now I missed that bus. Next bus don't leave till 10 o'clock that night. And she said, we need to talk. I was already mad, so I was like, I don't want nothing to say, nothing to talk about. Just get me to the bus station so I can get your next bus out. And then she rushed me, grabbed me, and I like, Teresa, please, let go of me. Don't, And she said, we got to go to my dad's house. And I'm like, for what? Just take me to the bus station. She said, you got to go call your dad. Right there, my body just got weak. And I'm like, well, I got to go call my dad. And she said, your mom died this morning. So I'm going there on Thanksgiving to pick up my kids because for me, that was going to be a great day. And then at the same time, finding out that my mom died. Me and my mom was like this. When I said we were like this, we were like this. And then everything just came back. The dream, everything was like I saw it. So to get to the story now, I get back home and I'm raising my kids. I didn't have no family in Mississippi at the time. It's just me and my kids. At the time, my kids 2 and 6. I'm working a full-time job as an investigator. There's days that I'm there 12 hours, sometimes longer because of in the casino industry, there's constantly incidents. Now, I want y'all to think about this. I'm at work. My kids are 6 and 2. They're home alone. I have nobody to watch them. So in my mind, I'm doing all kind of stuff to make sure that they stay in the home. I'm showing them what to do in case of a fire in the house if I'm not there. I'm showing them, teaching my 6-year-old how to cook small meals in the back burner so my youngest one don't touch the front burner. All this stuff is going through my mind. If the door get knocked, don't even go look in the peephole because they'll see that light go away. My Masonic brothers sometimes will go over and check on them. I had to teach them how us as Masons knock so they know what knock to respond to. And at the time, it was kind of hard. There was days, months that I was thinking, okay, do I pay the phone bill or do I pay the electric bill? Do I pay the water bill or do I pay this? I come home from work one day and there's a piece of paper stick to my door. And y'all know what that is. It's an eviction notice. I have to be out by a certain time. So for the next 3 days, luckily it was my days off, I'm sleeping in my car with my 2 kids, wondering where I'm going to be going next to find a place to stay. A friend of mine saw me, didn't know what was going on, told me, hey man, we need to talk. And at that time, I knew it was about a business. I said, man, I'm not going to be able to do what you got. And he's like, you don't even know what I got to talk to you about. And I said, well, I know you in business, so it's got to be about business. Yeah, but you don't know what it's about. And I can't. Eventually, finally, in that conversation, I said, dude, I'm homeless. I've been sleeping in my car for the last 3 days. He said, man, we're best friends and you sleeping in your car? And at the time, it's hard trying to tell, as a grown man telling another man, I don't have a place to stay. And he said, dude, but we're best friends. What you mean? This guy lived in a 5-bedroom home. Him and his wife driving Mercedes-Benz. So the business they were in was doing great. So he's like, dude, come on, follow me. We're going to the house. You staying with us. So we get there, tell his wife what's going on. She take the kids upstairs, came back downstairs and lit me up. Yeah, so not only I get laid up by him, I got laid up by her worse. That night, he said, you don't have a choice. You're going to have to listen what I got to show you and watch what I have to show you. He introduced me to a travel business that I found out in Nashville that me and Marcus was in. I didn't have a choice. I had to listen to that plan. So he's like, it's $500 to get started. I don't have that. I didn't ask you that. So he paid my $500 to get started. Started showing me what I need to do. And he said, all I ask you to do is do what I tell you to do, when I tell you to do it, how I tell you to do it. 6 months later, I was in the magazine with the company with a picture of me and my 2 boys. 8 months later, I got a $10,000 commission, then another 10,000, another 10,000. Eventually, I said, look, man, I think I'm going to be able to do this and make this. So I paid him the $500 that he didn't want, but I made sure I paid, still gave him that. Was able to pay for the 9.5 months that I stayed in their place for rent, even though he didn't want that. Was able to finally go out and get my first home. And at that time, I told myself, because when I saw how network marketing was working, I said, my kids will never have to want again for anything. I made my mind up that time that this is what I'm going to do other than my job. This is going to generate me some extra money to be able to pay bills that I'm not going to have to worry about if I pay the water bill or the gas bill, the light getting turned off or whatever, phone turned off for a couple of days or whatever. Got into several other companies. That company I stayed with, the travel company, for 10 years. Did real good with it. Got into a cell phone company business, then I got into another company and got into another financial strategy company, still doing that. I made 6 figures with them last year. But then I got introduced to HBN. And when I got involved with HBN, I got in HBN to prove to my sponsor, who came in directly under Kim, because I didn't know Kim at the time, that this company business wasn't going to work, because he told me it was free to get started. I didn't have to pay no monthly website fee to keep active. I didn't have to pay. I do 100 or 1,000 in volume to keep auto ship. I didn't have to do none of that. If the products didn't work in 60 days, even if the Maxi bottle was empty, I could send it back and HBN would send my money back. So I said, well, I ain't got nothing to lose, but I'm going to still prove to him that this ain't going to work for me. And I got in October 27 of 2019. He had showed me this, introduced this to me. Now, remember this, he introduced this to me in February when all of you guys got in. And I didn't get in then because I was focused on my other business. I started October 27. I got my first check October 30. It was for $5. And I said, I called him up. I said, James, I see that I got like $5 in commission. How did I make that? And he started laughing. He's like, dude, I told you this stuff ain't no joke, it's real. I said, but I haven't placed an order yet. I've been in network marketing. I know to get a commission, you have to be active. Remember that, place an order. He said, I'm telling you, our CEO, everything that why people leave network marketing, she got that fixed with this company. So where if you doing this thing, you're not gonna want to get out. So I said, okay. Me and him being in the other company I'm in, I said, what do I need to do to maximize my commission? If this, just in case this stuff works. And he told me, get an auto ship for 100 CV, start your first order with a value pack. And I'm like, what is that? So he went in and showed me the different value packs. And he knew that I needed stuff for sleep and I needed stuff for pain. So he said, order this value pack and then add your sleep and your pain. So I did that. Already now, like I said, I'm getting commission. My commission was on October 30th. So 3 days after I joined, I got my first commission. I look, it was $5. I would draw 3 and get 2 so I could get my little debit card. And from then on, I said, you know what? I'm signing up my 2 sons first. Because anything I do, they're going to be with me. That day, when I finally went to work, I had signed up 17 people that first day. I was doing a little training with another team member that's on here with, she'll still be on here with us today. And like Marcus said, I went into my back office and went back down to October 27 when I joined. And then it's on my first commission for that $5. And I was able to roll up. It took me forever to go from October 30th all the way up to today, which I got some more commission. On April 16th of 2020, I got paid 41 times in one day. Once I used the product that I got from that first order, and a lot of y'all know that story where I almost burned my house down, I was locked in with HBN. And I said, man, ain't no company I've been in, not even the other company that I made 6 figures with last year, paid us in commission the way this company pays. No company pay you to be on auto ship. No company pays you before you even place an order. No company gives you a great match pay. Nobody pays a matrix. Nobody pays a star bonus. Nobody pays not too many company pays a lifestyle. And if they do pay a lifestyle, it's capped. Okay. If anybody pay a binary, it's capped. We are not capped. If you're not in HBN and you on this call, whoever invited you, if you don't call them back and tell them you want to change your life and your finances by getting involved with HBN, something wrong with you up here. Because I'm going to tell you, this is the best company to get started and to stay with, because nobody can touch what we got. Nobody can do what Paula did for us with this company. Because of this, I am off of 39 medication. My kidney damage been reversed. I no longer have to take medicine for my heart. You know, I've had 3 heart attacks. Get the products, try the products, and I promise you guys, you will not want to get out of this company. You will want to help other people to do better, just like the products we're doing for you yourself. So with that, I'll let's go back to you guys so you can get back with this teaching.
Oh, that's powerful. You're making me cry, my friend. You've done that to me a few times. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh gosh, I wish I could just reach out and hug you. I thank you so much. That was really powerful, Seymour. I know every single person here. Yeah, Lillian said you made her cry too. That's powerful. See, that's what we are here. We're family. We can sit here and talk and share and cry and support one another. You get us all. And I just loved how honest and real we can be with each other. Thank you, my friend. All right, Miriam. Someone else needs to talk for a moment. Thanks, Seymour. Unmute yourself, my friend. Where'd she go? Oh. You have to unmute yourself. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Sure can now. Yeah.
Okay. You know, I don't even want to say anything now. Listening to Coach Seymour, I'm like, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. This just comes full circle to, I'm new at network marketing, and this did nothing but listening to all of you have solidified my blessing, my choice to be here with Green Organics. It is absolutely, and I'm trying not to get emotional about it, but it's just, I am there where you all were in the struggle. That's where I am now. But I know I won't be there long. I know I won't be there long because I have all of you to help me. I was just thinking, listening to your story, Coach Denise and Coach Kimberly, I'm like, oh, I'll be reaching out to you guys really soon for some tips and extra whatever you'll be willing to share with me. And even, you know, Coach Seymour, he's about a 30, 40-minute drive from me. Coach Melissa as well. Coach Tina, I can always message her. Coach Marcus, Coach Will, everybody. It is just an absolutely amazing opportunity. It inspires you to believe in yourself if you never did. It inspires you to keep going. And it's just, I'm sorry I got emotional just listening to all of y'all. I didn't plan to get like this. But I love you all too. So much, so much. You all don't know what this means to me. This company means to me, how I have begun to come out of, you know, Coach Marcus says my shell. It was a whole lot. Sometimes we put the shell around us to protect ourselves from the past harms we've had. I've learned to let go through the personal development that we've all been encouraged to actually go through. And it's so liberating to take off that shell and to see that you can do so much. This I'm just so super overwhelmed. I'm so sorry, y'all, that I got like this, but it is just absolutely an amazing opportunity. If anybody comes across this company, I came across a person today, and she told me that she works from like 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I said, well, would you be open to looking at something that could possibly help you? You won't have to do much, in addition to what you already do, but you'll be able to possibly enjoy your time more. Because she said she gets home at 6 a.m. and then she's so tired, she sleeps all the way until her next shift, which is 10 p.m. again. And I'm like, that's no life. But you know what she told me? She looked at the video that I sent her, and she said, that's not for me. I can get much more overtime at my job. And I was just like, you know what? Any other time without personal development, I would have felt really, really defeated. But we go through sifting, we go through sorting, and we move on. She was just like a waitress. I was just like the waitress that offered her some water. She didn't want my water, so I'm going on to the next person. And I just was like, it didn't bother me. It would have bothered me before, but again, through reiteration of personal development, listening to it every single day, you can do this. Anybody can do this if they really wanted to. The tools are here. And I remember, Coach Marcus was I guess saying about how other companies charge so much money. I was in a program, was it last summer, where this woman was really trying to get me to pay her $15,000. And I'm sitting here like, if I already don't have money, where do you think I'm going to get $15,000 to pay you? You're bragging that you're a six-figure earner. To me, I just saw her as swindling people. I'm sorry, but I did. And I was like, I'm getting the same, better, not the same, better teaching from everyone here at Green Organics than she could ever give. All she did was basically have some slides. I didn't see no effort. I never met her. I'm sorry. We get to meet people here, shake their hand, eat with them, learn from them. Why not? They feel like family. You trust family. So, and I, like I said, I'll always be, I'll say harassing, but I will always call you guys, check on you, and just message you and ask you for your help and your opinion, what you think I should do, because I always say I'm right now, I'm a network marketing toddler. And I'm trying to learn to walk, but I'll be running soon. And I was telling my captain of our team, Shona, today, I said, you know what? This is our summer. This is our summer. The 90-day run, this is our summer. Sure. Let's take it. Do even more than we're asked to do. This is our summer.
Yes, it is. It is our summer. And I've watched all of you since I've been here forever and a day. I've watched all of you transform and come out of your shell and just grow and get healthier and put more ink. I've just watched you guys transform so much, and it makes me so happy to come on every Wednesday and see you guys, even if we're crying together. That's what family does. We just love and support one another. But we are here to give any kind of training, and it's free. I will never charge an ounce of money for anything I train on, and we're always learning and growing together. All of us coaches, we're still learning too, and we're still growing, and we get to do it together with everybody. I love it. Thanks, Miriam.
Thank you for letting me share.
Oh, always. No, thank you for sharing. Wendy, you've been sitting there so patient. I see you. Unmute yourself. I see you.
I don't have all that powerful to say, but and it's hard to speak behind them, but I was very proud of myself because yesterday I learned how to host a Zoom by myself. Awesome. And it is something when you host a Zoom and Coach Denise gets on your Zoom and you're giving the Zoom and she's listening to you. So I was very, very proud of myself. And to all of you, I'm still learning from all of you. I pick up tips from all of you. I may have it quiet right now, but I'm coming for you. I'm coming out. I'm coming out.
That's what we want, and I want to be on your training Zoom. I can't wait for you to get out there and say, "Hey,
I
County,
will send you a link. I will
I'm gonna
send
be
you my
there."
link. I am so proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too, and it's not easy. It's really not easy. It's
No, it's not. It's
yeah,
not.
yes, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Veronica, yeah, our essential oil queen is on. Yeah, I missed that. What do you have to say, my friend? I love hearing you talk.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I was just motivated by everyone else's speech and testimonials about the company. With my experience with the company, I was sort of always kind of in the background. I still am learning the network marketing part, because I was so busy doing other things in the aromatherapy arena. But with this company, when I first came in and Kimberly found out I knew about essential oils, she invited me as a guest speaker. Now, this was the first time anyone in my, say, 10, 12 years of being an aromatherapist had ever invited me to speak on that subject. So I did a few I guess, PowerPoints for her, a couple of them. And that's sort of like, okay, I think I can do this on another platform. So I'm going back into the aromatherapy world, so to speak, and they weren't as welcoming. And I know some of you may even feel that being network marketers because they do not welcome network marketers. And they, just many of them in general. And because of maybe some things that some of the other companies were doing, definitely not this one. But they still just feel as though people who use oils from the network marketing company aren't professionals. So the professionals have to hide the fact that we are part of a network marketing company in order for us to be taken seriously in the aromatherapy world. And so here I am being welcomed by people that are not in the professional aromatherapy world, and my own professionals weren't welcoming me. And I even told one of the top leaders when he contacted me, him and his wife, to see how they could help different people in the African American community to break into the aromatherapy world. And that was something that no one ever tried to do. There were no African American teachers in the aromatherapy world. And here we just had a couple of people. But they don't realize that people that's in the network marketing world are more accepting and diverse, and it's a community. And I've been doing interviews for a book and as well as a AIA presentation. By Kimberly allowing me to be a part of that presentation process, I'm able to speak at an aromatherapy conference by one of the top organizations in the United States. I never would have had that kind of confidence had I not been given that opportunity by someone in the network marketing field. This also led to the fact that I'm going to be writing a book. And HBN has made history. And it's going to be presented at this AIA conference. Wow. And so I just wanted to thank all of the coaches who believe in all of us and recognize that each of us have something that we can bring to the table. And you give us that opportunity. even though I'm naturally kind of shy, to be able to talk on a public platform like that, I would have never thought I would be able to do that had it not been for HBN and the leaders giving us the opportunity to express ourselves.
And I was so honored. I didn't realize that when I asked you. I was so nervous to ask you because I saw you as this essential oil goddess. And I'm like, oh, should I ask her? Should I ask her? I'm like, yeah, ask her. I want to know. I want to know her knowledge. I enjoy talking with you. I've learned so much from you. And I just love your passion and your heart when you speak. I can just feel it. And I was just so honored to have you on that Zoom. It was a treat. It was. I was so excited. I was so nervous too. I was like, I get to introduce her. I get to listen to her. She's my guest. I was so excited. I was. I'm going to actually go back and try to find that Zoom because I keep all my Zooms. I'd love to see that one again and share that. And I want to know when your book drops because I am going to order it. I want it. It's going to go in my library. I'm just so excited for you. And that's all. I didn't know. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. I believe in you, and I always have, and I always will. Coach Tina, you have something you want to share when we wrap it up.
I do. Hello, everyone. You guys are going to be the first to know, really, about this, but I wanted to get on here real quick because it was so awesome to hear your story, Veronica, and I think everyone is going to be super excited about this announcement. What do you think, Veronica?
Yes.
Yes. Veronica is going to be our new essential oil educator with me every other week. And I'm so honored. She's got some scheduling conflicts coming up, but we're going to work together on putting together a calendar of training and everything. And here's what I love. I love Donna. You guys know we all love Donna. Veronica studied under Alexandria. And so her teachings are going to be completely in alignment with how Alexandria wants her oils used, talked about, and just educated on, because education about essential oils is extremely important. So Veronica, thank you so much for the honor of your time, your gifts, and your knowledge that you're going to share with the rest of us. We're so, look at the chat is blowing up with excitement on this right now. So yeah, I've got chills. So thank you, Kimberly, for letting me announce that. I figured if she was talking, I better just kind of throw it out there. But yeah, Veronica's going to be our new gal.
That's so exciting. I love it. I love it. I'll be there with bells on it. Not I would pay for that training. You know, I say we don't charge for trainings, but if you ever did charge, I would pay for your training because the knowledge we're going to get is beyond anything that we could read on our product information pages. It's going to be powerful, you guys. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Let's just make it next week so we can get going with it. I can't wait. That's awesome. All right, you guys, we have been an hour. I usually try to keep it about a half hour, but because we had such powerful stories and we just get together only once a week and we're family, I don't know what family gets together for just a half an hour and say hello and goodbye. So we had an amazing, a powerful Zoom. I've learned so much about you guys, and I'm just so proud of you guys for shining and showing up bright and for working your business and for stepping out of your comfort zone, because that is not easy to do. So be proud of yourself, okay? Give you guys a pat on the back, a hug, whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. I want to thank you all for showing up. And if you're watching this going, okay, what are these crazy people talking about? What's going on in this company? How do I become part of this? Get back to the person that showed you this Zoom or HBN to go to Sonic, because trust me, they are amazing. I would sign up anybody here in a heartbeat because they are all coaches. You know, I'm Coach Kimberly Wilkins. You may not have that coach, but in my eyes, you are all coaches because you are showing up, you're representing, and you are working your business. So in my mind, you are a leader, you are a coach, and you are valued, and we love you guys so much. So please get back to the person that showed you this Zoom and come be part of the Brady Bunch family, because that's what we are here from all across the world. We have people from Australia to New Zealand to Canada, all over the United States. We got people from all over, and I want to wish our Americans a happy 4th of July tomorrow. I hope you guys have a fun and safe day and weekend, and thank you guys so much again. Take care, and thank you. See you guys same place, same time next week. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Real quick before you go, just want to say to Tina, we cannot go wrong. It's the second Veronica that's been trained by Alexandria that will be doing essential oils. You just can't go wrong.
That's a sign. Hey, it is a sign. That's right. Our Veronica's rock. We must have. That's for sure. That's exciting. All right, you guys take care. And we'll see you guys next week, and we'll see you guys in our groups. Bye for now, guys.